You look like a guy who needs a helping hand.
Oh, my boy, you have been sent by Providence itself. If you could intervene in the present situation, I should be more than thankful.
Well, it's not exactly what I came here to do, but...
Oh, don't be afraid, my young friend. There's no need for special quests, nor to take back specific objects, no. All you have to do is destroy this accursed black root that is keeping me prisoner. And, unless I'm mistaken, that's what you've come to do.
Well, yes, amongst other things.
Oh, that's just smashing! Very well then, accomplish your mission so that I can unravel my destiny from the tangle of these devilish roots, and perhaps link it to yours. What do you say?
I think that... Listen, don't move. I'll be back, okay?
have just extracted me from a very embarrassing situation. My name is Folk. Dr. Folk. Cyprian, I presume.
That's me, but...
I am positively delighted to make your acquaintance. But tell me, what is a young man of your caliber doing in these wild parts?
I'm looking for Lenny, my bear. You didn't come across him by any chance? A sort of a bear, a teddy bear like.
I see. Lenny, you say? I used to know a Lenny once, when I was a plenipotentiary at Lawpill. An extremely pleasant chap. Could it possibly be the same fellow?
That's possible. I know he used to live here before he came to live with me.
Then there's no doubt about it. It's the very same Lenny. Oh, heavens above. Does my old friend have some kind of problems? Oh, that's extremely unfortunate. Alas, I cannot help you, as I am on a mission of utmost importance. I absolutely must find the Great Weaver. It's a matter of life or death for my people. I think you will understand. Perhaps at some later time?
Well, yes, sure.
It's a bargain then. As soon as I've finished my mission, I'll join you to give you a helping hand. Which direction are you going in?
Well, I've got to go and see Vinny, because the last time I saw him, he wasn't in great shape.
I see. Well then, you do that and then come and find me. I shall be actively engaged in investigating a spider. Perhaps you've already seen her. A starving spider, from what I know.
Yeah, I've seen the spider, but I brought her some food, so she's not really starving anymore.
Heavens! It's a good thing you told me. I had put aside some flyquitos because I know she's very fond of them. But that argument won't have much weight now that she's reputed. Oh well, too bad. I'll find something else. Well then, you must excuse me, my dear friend. Duty calls. Up, 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 up.
Vinny! Vinny! You okay, man?
What? Zip? What are you doing here?
I don't know, or yes I do, but I haven't got time to explain. Let's just say the local boss got Lenny, and now I've got to free him.
But where's Lenny?
In a big tower over that way.
Oh, whoa. But if Lenny ain't here, why are you here, man?
Okay, you asked for it. Well, it seems there's only one way to get into the tower. You need a key. But the key is in 4 parts, and I came to get one of them. Then I saw you in your bulb, and you were completely out of it. So I laid into the black root, but I didn't find any sign of a key. That's all. I hope you got everything, because I'm not going to repeat it.
And, do you know if...
No, I don't know if you're here to help me or just to ask me questions.
Nah, not that. Hey, do you know of the piece of key? Well, does it look like this?
Yes! How did you find it?
I didn't find it. It was just there, that's all.
Wow, crazy man. Hey, why are you blinking on and off like a Christmas tree?
Kinda neat, huh?
Vinny! Vinny!
You alright, Sip?
Vinny's disappeared. There we were, shooting the breeze, when, poof, he disappeared, just like Lenny.
Vinny? Isn't that your botanist friend?
Yeah, that's right. He gave me a piece of the zippet, and bam, the master made him disappear before my very eyes, just like that.
Did he give you a piece of the zippet?
Yeah, that's what's confusing me. Normally I should have found it at the Black Root.
That's what I told you, but the master seems to have decided otherwise. Do you know how your friend came to be here?
Well, he seemed to be so lost that I didn't want to ask.
Perhaps you should have.
Why?
Because if the master found a way of getting Vinny to come here, I would be very surprised if he stops there. I think he'll use your friends as a shield. He knows you wouldn't hesitate to fight against his armies, But what about your own friends?
But why would I have to fight one of my own buddies?
I don't know, but it's a possibility.
Hold on. Stop. Time out. First of all, it's the Black Root, and now you tell me I'm going to have to fight against my own buddies?
I said it was a possibility, but it's not entirely negative.
Not entirely negative? How negative do you want to get?
Hold on, let me explain. If we suppose that the Master got Vinny to come here, then the Black Root was there to prevent him from leaving. But by killing the Root, you enabled Vinny to go home.
So Vinny's okay. There's nothing to worry about.
Not only is there nothing to worry about, but he can even give us a helping hand.
You gonna bring him back?
I don't have the power to do that, but if you really did free him, then I would be surprised if he left without leaving you a little souvenir.
What kind of souvenir?
The means of doing something you couldn't do before.
A new weapon?
How should I know? To find out, we'll have to go back to the Denny's and see what it is. But perhaps you wanted to go somewhere else.
Hey, by the way, I met a really nice guy, Dr. Folk. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. But the folk are far too paranoid to be able to help us.
Perhaps, but he told me his people could help me, so...
I'm not going to prevent you from going to see the folk if that's what you want to do.
Otherwise, I could go and find Dr. Folk at the spider's place. What do you advise?
I don't know. It's up to you, but don't forget, you have to go and look for the second part of the Zibbit.
Which is where?
On an island a little further north. It belongs to a tub of guts who goes by the name of Big Joe.
Big Joe? Did you know I've got a buddy called Joey?
Perhaps it's not the same person?
Yeah, sure. Of course not.
So, what are you up to? Are you going to continue, or are you going to the Denny's?
I want to think.
Well, should you decide to go to the Denny's, I'm just going to explain to you how the map works. Press start, and you fall onto the inventory. Trigger twice to the right, and bam, you fall onto the map. You select the island you want to go to, and presto, you find yourself on the island in question.
And you waited until now to tell me all that? We could have gained a lot of time with that. I want to go to Joey's island, and presto, I'm suddenly there.
Not exactly.
Why not?
Well, because with the map, you can only go to the islands you already know. That's why.
That sucks.
It sucks, but that's the way it is. Okay, I'm going to leave you to make your choice, and we'll meet up later.
I understand your reasons very well, but you must realize that the Great Weaver is nothing less than vital for our survival. Her web is the basis for almost all our production.
You mustn't believe that I want the death of your people. It's just that I know you tried to reproduce the Great Weaver. Did you not realize that she is unique, one of nature's wonders, and that she has every intention of remaining unique? What will you do when she dies?
That's not the question. Brilliant researchers are studying the problem at this very moment.
Because now you want her to be immortal.
Say, I'm sorry, but what are you guys talking about?
About the Great Weaver.
Oh, sorry I asked.
What was I saying? Ah, yes. Under no circumstances do we want to disturb the course of things, but you must realize that her disappearance could, by its very nature, destabilize the natural balance of Underbed. And I don't believe the world needs that.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it then.
Cyprian, my friend, I understand your annoyance. You're perfectly justified, but you should also know that my people are particularly vulnerable to the dangers of this world, and, as a result, folk are extremely distrustful of everything that comes from the outside. But I'm sure that once they get to know you, they will appreciate you at your true value. But now that I think of it, if you take the Great Weaver to them, my fellow countrymen could only receive you with a hero's welcome. But there's just one problem. Madam Spider, who is here with us, refuses to reveal to me the whereabouts of the Great Weaver.
It's a question of not interfering in the business of others. Under no circumstances may I become involved in the affairs of your people. And you, Dr. Folk, you are trying to take advantage of the situation. You know that Cyprian saved my life and that I am indebted to him.
Not at all, my dear. Besides, we are both indebted to this young man, and I think that the best way to repay him would be to put him in contact with my people, who, as you know, can be of great use to him. And I assure you that the fact that it also serves the interests of the folk is purely coincidental.
Don't waste your time with futile excuses, my dear doctor. I know my duty to Cyprian. The Great Weaver has taken refuge in her birthplace.
The crystal memory.
Exactly.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, but what's the crystal memory?
It's a world outside our world, and only the Great Weaver can go there.
Catching up with her sure ain't gonna be easy.
My people are lost unless... When you say that no one else can go there, do you mean no one from Underbed?
Yes, which means everyone.
Wrong! Cyprian isn't from here. He's not like us, so he can go to the crystal.
Hey, hold on a minute. You said no one could go there. What happens when you try?
We die. Our metabolism becomes inconsistent, and we die crushed and burnt. But because your metabolism is different, there's a good chance that you can get there.
If not, I find myself crushed and burnt. Thanks a lot. Are you guys completely crazy?
Cyprian, my good friend, do you really believe that I would ask you to do such a thing if I thought you were going to die?
Well, I hope not, after what I've done for you. But it's the fact of not knowing that bothers me. I've got to think this out.
Oh, that seems wise to me, but I'm convinced there's no danger for you.
That doesn't reassure me very much.
Listen, the best thing is to look for the entrance to the crystal memory, and then see what you think.
Okay, that's what I'll do. See you later. Hey, this is it. I've got the Weaver. Where's Dr. Folk?
He's gone off on other adventures, Cyprian. He said you didn't need him to go to the Folk.
But those boneheads are gonna shoot at me again.
Not if you've got the Weaver with you.
Except that they don't know I've got the Weaver. And who's gonna tell them? Because I'd be very surprised if they allow me to tell them.
Very true. I nevertheless suggest that you go to see the Folk and do your best to take the Weaver to them. I'm convinced that when you've done that, they'll grant your every wish.
Yeah, sure. But first I've got to speak with them. I suppose I don't really have a choice. Right, I'll see you later.
See you later, Cyprian. Everything will be okay. You'll see.
Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See ya.
Well, it took you long enough.
Hold on. Found myself face to face with the demi-mayor. I told him a bunch of bull, but we're going to have to take it easy.
Right. I checked. Vinny really did leave you an extra attack.
Too much.
It looks like normal slingshot ammunition, but it doesn't have the same effect.
What kind of effect does it have?
Well, it's quite hard to explain. Let's just say it depends what you're shooting at. If you shoot into holes, you get plants that grow quickly and you can float on them. On the other hand, if you shoot at the ground with no holes, it creates a root that will paralyze your opponents. It doesn't sound like much, but it will make much more sense when you try it. You have the holes to practice on, and my demi-buddy has called in some of his pals to act as opponents.
longer shoot at that child. Because this child saved me from certain death. Because this child also saved you.
But who is he?
He is called Cyprian. I think you can stand up now. This is the boy who saved my life.
Hey. Hello there.
Is that any welcome for a hero?
In the name of the folk people, allow me to welcome you to Folkville. Well, my boy, you don't seem to be in great shape. Could it be that you're having difficulty getting over last night's little party?
Little party? Well, if you decide to have a big party someday, do me a favor, don't invite me. Tell me, I get the impression we haven't moved much since yesterday.
Move?
The boat, I mean. I get the impression it doesn't move a lot.
Ah, that's because it doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
It doesn't work. Nothing works. Don't ask why. I don't know.
How long have you been stuck in the same place like this?
For some time.
Well, it doesn't seem to bother you very much.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know much about mechanics. But if you're interested, you can always go and see the captain. I'm sure he would be delighted to explain to you why our beautiful city doesn't move. The bridge is towards the front of the boat. It's indicated. You'll see. Well, I'm sorry to have to leave you, but I must prepare the festivities for this evening.
Don't tell me we're gonna start all over again.
But what do you expect, Cyprian? We don't receive heroes of your calibre very often. You've got quite a following. Do you realise that a fan club has been created in your honour? Be careful if you go to the bridge. It's highly probable that you will be mobbed by your fans. Well, on that note, I wish you a good day.
One last question about the festivities. How long are they gonna last?
Well, my word. They might well last until next week.
That's what I was afraid of. Thanks anyway.
Rest assured, it won't be too trying. See you later.
Yeah, but I've got better things to do.
Hi, Cyprian.
Huh?
Hey, old buddy. You don't look too hot.
You okay, Wilbur?
Well, yes. Well, you apparently have become acquainted with the folk people.
Yeah, but, their boat doesn't work. It's crazy, huh?
Well, perhaps you should go and see the captain of the boat and offer to help?
Yeah, sure, but I'm just too pooped to pop.
Oh, come on, Cyprian. This is no time to fall asleep, old pal. We still have to find 3 bits of zippet, you know. So you're just gonna get up and go see that captain. You can sleep later. Come on, hop to it. Get up.
Yeah, okay, I'm going.
Can I trust you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm off, and I'll see you later on then.
Wilbur, wake up. I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo.
Thanks. See you later.
Helm 0.2.
Captain, you know the helm's stuck.
That's right. Pass me the first mate.
We don't have a first mate.
What do you mean we don't have a first mate? Have you ever seen a boat without a first mate?
There's nothing I can do about it. He was caught by the sea sewers.
And how am I supposed to manage without a first mate, huh? Find me a first mate immediately! Or take anyone, the first idiot you come across. But I must have a first mate! One moment. Ever felt the call of the ocean wave?
Well, I mean...
Say no more! Forget what I just said. I found a first mate.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, my boy. I'm sorry you didn't have time to familiarize yourself with the crew, but there's a million things to be done without further delay. You can start by going to see that stupid helmsman and asking him why his helm is still stuck. Next, go and see the spotless master. His spotless refuse to move, and I've no idea why. He should know that we can't afford to remain stationary for so long, damn it! Oh, I suppose it's not his fault. However, I want you to bring me our navigator without ado. The imbecile went down into the hold and swears that he'll never come up again. And lastly, I want you to find out why our anchor also refuses to come up. The more I think of it, the more mad I get. It's a real piece of crap, this old bucket. Any questions?
Yes, one. What are you going to do during all that time?
What do you think, my boy? You can't steer a ship of this size with a simple movement. There are dozens of parameters to be adjusted, and I'm the only one on board capable of doing the job. Do you understand? Well, get on with it! Come on! Get out!
Wilbur, wake up! I've got a camera.
What? Oh, all right. Just a second. A little smile, and bingo!
Thanks, see you later. Hello. My name is Cyprian. You must be the navigator. I don't want to disturb you, but I'd like to know if you're the navigator. Pizza Neapolitan?
Shh! I do believe I got a bite, so please keep quiet, young man.
Ah.
Ah! Hey, you can't go around screaming like that. Look, you've caused me to lose my fish.
I don't care. I want to talk with you. You're the navigator, right?
Ex-navigator. If you've come here to try to get me to go back off, you're wasting your time. Go and tell that to that nincompoop of a captain.
Is it his fault that you're here?
That imbecile never listens to me. He always has to be right, so naturally, when he's wrong, he takes it badly and becomes a pain in the ass. He told me I was a second-rate navigator. Do you realize what that means?
Yeah, right. But I need you.
Say that again? I didn't catch you.
I need you, Mr. Navigator. Please help me.
But I'm perfectly willing to help you, my boy. But I haven't got my map.
What's this business about a map?
It's the map that has all my drawings and calculations. We can't navigate without a good map, you know. Unfortunately, I was so annoyed the other day that I threw it away in a fit of rage. I think I should still be able to find it.
Okay, come on. Let's go and look for the map.
Well, you see, there's lots of rats. And I don't like rats.
I'm not crazy about them either, but we need to get your map. Okay, I gotcha. I'll go and get you your map.
Thank you. I'll see you on the bridge, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.